The air hung thick with the scent of ale and roasted peanuts. A weathered dartboard adorned one wall, silently judging the aim of those brave enough to challenge its presence. At a wobbly table in the corner, 3 comedians nursed pints of bitter. Well, 2 pints of bitter and a half of lager. Tim was watching his figure, apparently. "Right, so what's the big question then?" Sarah asked, leaning back and gesturing with her pint glass. A bit of foam clung precariously to her upper lip. "What profound philosophical quandary are we tackling tonight, lads?" "We were discussing bangers," Mark replied, his tone serious. "Specifically the quest for the perfect banger." Tim snorted into his lager. "That's not a philosophical quandary, Mark. It's a Tuesday night at the Chippy." "Oh, I beg to differ," Mark countered, taking a swig of his pint. "The quest for the perfect banger is a microcosm of the human condition. We strive for perfection, for that elusive ideal, knowing full well it may be unattainable." "You're saying bangers are like Sisyphus's boulder?" Tim asked, looking unconvinced. "Doomed to roll back down the hill of disappointment?" "Precisely," Mark beamed, delighted with the analogy. "Each banger a fleeting moment of hope. Is this the one? The perfect blend of meat, spices and casing?" "Don't forget the texture," Sarah chimed in. "A proper banger should have a good snap to it. None of that mushy nonsense." "See, this is what I love about our little pub debates," Mark said, raising his glass in a toast. "We start with a simple question about sausages and we end up discussing Greek mythology." Tim sighed. "Or we could just agree that a decent banger needs good quality meat and a bit of seasoning and leave it at that." "Where's the fun in that?" Sarah asked, her eyes twinkling. "Besides, there's something to be said for the journey, isn't there? The endless search for that culinary nirvana. So are you saying we should just embrace the quest, never actually hoping to find the perfect banger?" Mark asked. "Of course not," Sarah scoffed. "We should never give up hope. We must keep searching, keep experimenting, keep grilling those sausages with unwavering optimism. And what if we find it?" Tim asked, a hint of mischief in his voice. "What if, by some miracle, we stumble upon the holy grail of bangers? Then," Sarah declared, raising her glass high, "we'll order another round and celebrate. Because life, my friends, is too short to settle for a mediocre banger." The pub erupted in laughter as the friends raised their glasses in a toast to the noble pursuit of the perfect banger, and somewhere in the back of their minds they knew that even if they never found it, the search itself was a journey worth savouring.